Jim Deal, second class quartermaster. Then come along the Tet Offensive. And the Tet Offensive, we would patrol out in the daytime, and if we had to patrol close to the harbor, they would shift our patrol areas, and those two boats would come in, and we'd go up the river to protect the two bridges across the Danang River. And we were throwing percussion grenades oversized, and every now and then we would have a swimmer pop up out of the water with burst lungs, and we would get a hold of the harbor people, and they would come over with a skimmer and pick up the body. And toward the end, we actually had bodies stacked on the beach like cordwood. And that part of it kind of stuck with me. And then they, after Tet, they took our crew, which was made up of all pretty much senior petty officers. Of course, we had it start up, Mr. Combs was a Lieutenant JG, and of course he made lieutenant. And but all of us petty officers, with the exception of one, were second class. And that was kind of an anomaly to have that kind of mature crew. I mean, I was, I don't know, 22, 23 years old, and I was one of the youngest guys, except for the radioman who was on, had been on there as a seaman, and everything, and he come to us from another boat as a replacement, but which made things run rather smoothly. And we had a deal with the boat officer. We told him, you know, you go get all your secret and confidential stuff. You come on the boat, and it will always be ready for patrol, and we'll go out, and you're fully in charge of us, and we expect you to take care of us, and he did. And but when the boat come back in, we sent him on his way, and we would rearm, restock the boat, and have it ready before we went up and on the APL to get a little rest. But after Tet, they broke up our crew. They wanted my officer, who was an engineer, type. They sent him to Subic Bay to work in the repair facilities for these boats that were being shot up down in the Delta, and the engineman and myself went to Chulai to help break in new crews, and my gunner's mate got a different crew but stayed in Danang. And after Tet, I don't remember a whole lot. I do remember My Lai. We were part of the crew I was with, which I can't remember, I can't even tell you the boat number. But our mission that day, or that series of days, was to be a blocking force for the Army raid in the My Lai area, and we tried to get all those people to get out of there days before, and a lot of them wouldn't leave. And but I observed a lot of the My bombing and stuff on that hamlet from the ocean, and didn't know what it was then, but subsequently found out. But for the most part, a lot of my time down in Chu Lai,